The solution that contains 0.25 grams potassium hydrogen phthalate turns pale pink upon addition of 18.6 ml of sodium hydroxide. What is the molar concentration of sodium hydroxide in molarity? So if ever the given is ml, so you need to convert. So gamit ang conversion para ang ml nato mahimong liter, because we cannot solve for molarity if our unit is ml. So i-convert gid nato na siya always. So we cannot solve for our mole so that we can get our molarity. So 0.25 grams KHC8H4O4. So all you have to do is to copy lang the formula or the compound. So where did we get, kung asa na to ni nakuha ang atong 0.25? So this is the mass of our potassium hydrogen phthalate. So then multiply to the molar mass of this compound. So the molar mass of it is 204 grams over 1 mole. So we need first, kung dili given ang ato ang molar mass, so i-solve nato siya. So si molar mass ani ato ang compound. So cancel out the grams. So we have now our mole. Then after that, multiply again. So diba our second process is to get the number of moles using the mole to mole relationship. So we're going to use this one. So 1 mole of NaOH over 1 mole of KHC8H4O4. So para ma-cancel out ni siya dire, then cancel out. Kasi ito dito, it is also compound of KH8H4O4. So para ma-cancel out pud nato ni siya na compound. So ang nabili nato is the 1 mole of sodium hydroxide. So we can now get our answer. So we're going to divide 0.25 divided to 204 and then divided to 1 mole. So our answer is 0.0012 mole of NaOH. So we have now our mole for the molarity. So we can now solve for our molarity because diba naa naman tayo we have our volume, but since our volume is ml, kailangan nato siya i-convert. So this is a step A and then this letter B. So convert that one, 18.6 ml multiply to 1 liter divided to 1,000 ml. So cancel out. So we have 0.0186 liter. So we can now proceed to our molarity. So molarity is equal to mole over volume. So which is liter. So 0.0012 mole over 0.0186 liter is equivalent to 0.066 m. So this is our molar concentration of NaOH. So that is our molar concentration. So this is now our final answer. So there is also another step. Pag dili gani molarity ang ginapangita, pwede ra na sa step A lang tataman because the volume is already given. So that is how we are going to get the molarity of a given compound. Kailangan yun ninyo i-cancel out ang unit and the compound because if dili mo siya i-cancel, dili ninyo ma-determine class kung unsa na compound ang nabilin ni. Most of the given most of the question, it is ano lang yun siya, kaning atong reactants ang ato ang kuhaan o liter volume or molarity. So because this is just the product of our reactant. So this is our first example. If we mix 0.123 liter of a 1 m solution of sodium chloride with 1.50 m solution of lead sulfate, we would calculate the volume of lead sulfate solutions needed to completely precipitate an ions. So our second example is if we mix the 0.123 liter of a 1 molarity solution of sodium chloride with 1.50 m of solution. So what would be, or we could now calculate the volume of the solution needed to completely precipitate the ion. So our goal here is to precipitate the ion. So this is our equation. So a lead nitrate and sodium chloride react to form a sodium nitrate and insoluble compound to lead nitrate. So that is our equation. So all you have to do is to get to calculate the volume of a lead nitrate. So now we are going to solve. So since given naman ato ang atong molarity, so ato na lang kuhaon here is the volume of our lead nitrate. So first, we're going to write the 0.123 liter. So liter of the NaCl, or the sodium chloride. So 0.123 liter multiply to 1 mole of NaCl over 1 liter. So which means, so kung mga tanong mo, ma'am, asa nakuha ang 1 mole NaCl over 1 liter? Class, given siya sa first pa lang na question. If we mix 0.123 liter of a 1 m. So as we all know, na ang unit sa molarity is mole per liter. So we can transpose m into mole and liter so that makancel nato ni siya. So na-cancel out na nato ato ang liter. So the second one is to obtain the number of molecule using the mole to mole process. So write down the 1 mole of PbNO32 over, so diba, as what I have said tong sa inyong first example, you cannot proceed the mole to mole relationship kung wala nimo na balance daan. So dili na to pwede masulat na mole na siya or pila ka mole or coefficient ang naa sa ato ang sodium chloride. So first, let us check. So if we write 2 here and then 2. So if you're going to check the reactants and the product, they are equal. The chlorine, it is equal also. So no need. So here and 2. So dito 2 din kasi multiply natin dito, magiging 2. Then what else? So oxygen become 6. So 3 times 2, 6. So here 3 times 2, 6. So it is balanced. So we have our coefficient, which is 2. So we can now use 2 mole of NaCl. So by that, we can now proceed. So cancel out. Then next, we're going not to do multiply or to get the volume of the lead nitrate. So 1L over 1.50 mole. So mga danan na sad ta, ma'am, asa gikan ang 1.50 mole or 1 liter over 150 mole. So sa ato ang question kaganina, that is solution of sodium chloride with 1.50 m or molarity solution of lead nitrite. So which means that a lead nitrite has 1.50 molarity. So as we all know naman that molarity is equals to mole over volume. So, in order for us to cancel out na to ang mole, so sa baba ang ato ang mole, din sa taas ato ang liter. So, we can now cancel out the mole. So, actually, PB NO3 2. Then here also PB NO3 2. So ma-cancel out ng isa. So here we are. So we can now get our volume of the lead nitride. So 0.123 multiply to 1 mole divide 1 liter, multiply to 1 mole divide to 2, then multiply to 1 divided to 1.50. So our final answer is 0.04141 liter of PbNO3 2. So that is our final answer. So inani lang ato ang process class. Isa na nakalinyahan together with our answer. So our answer is 0.041 liter of lead nitride. So this is our final answer. So this is the volume. What volume of 0.500 m sodium sulfate will react with 275 ml of 0.250 m barium chloride to completely precipitate all barium in the solution? So our third example, what volume of 0.500 molarity of sodium sulfate would react with 275 ml? So our volume here is ml and we need to convert with 2.250 m or mole per liter of barium chloride to completely precipitate all the barium ions in the solution or cations in the solution. So same process with what we've done with example number 1 and example number 2. So since our volume is in ml, we need to convert that first. So let's write down 275 ml times 1 liter over 1000 ml. So all we have to do is to cancel out the ml. And after that, you can now proceed to obtain the mole of the barium chloride. So 0.250 ml over 1 liter. So don't forget the compound barium chloride. So cancel out. So after that one, so we're going to use the mole to mole relationship to obtain the moles of the barium chloride. So first, check your mole if it is already balanced, or check your equation if it's already balanced. So here the four reactants has 2 while our product has 1. So all I have to do is to write 2 then check. So equal, so it's already balanced. Then kung proceed to the mole to mole relationship. So always remember na dito tayo always gumagamit ng mole to mole relationship. Depende kung ano yung given na question. Since ang hinahanap sa ating question is volume of the sodium sulfate and not sodium chloride. So we can now proceed. So 1 mole of Na2S4 or sodium chloride over sodium sulfate, over 1 mole of barium chloride. So that ma-cancel out na ni siya. This is mole. So cancel out. Then next, use the molarity of barium chloride. So since our barium chloride molarity is 0.500 or sodium sulfate is 0.500. So 1 liter over 0.500 mole. So Na cancel out. This is Na2SO4 over Na2SO4. So cancel out this one. So we can now have our final answer. So 275 divided to 1,000 multiplied to 2.250 divided to 1 and then divided to 0.500. So our answer is 0.1375 liter. So that is our final answer. So 1,375 liter of Na2SO4 or the sodium sulfate. So that's it.